Okay, so here we are, New Year's Day, although it makes as much sense as calling it the New Year, now, alright, than it does calling the next day at midnight. Okay, the New Year should obviously start at spring. Calling it New Year at the pretty much the worst point of the year is really messed up. Okay, so yeah, obviously it's the 1st of January 2019. Not like it matters. It's nothing to celebrate, is it? It's more of the same bullshit. Okay, I woke up at 4 a.m. and I looked out and it was still mystified, a mess outside. It's now 7:15. Okay. And now to show you what's going on. Okay, so it's all cleared up. Well, for the most part, there's a star to the east there. Okay, to the southeast, that huge star, the really bright one. I don't know what it's called. Okay, the moon. Okay, up above. Oh, come on, there we go. All right. No, it's not super clear yet, 'cause it's still very hazy. To the northwest. Right, to see if I can pick up these ones. There you go. To the like the southwest there. All right, I'll do it overhead. Can I get these stars? Can you see them? Yeah, you can see them. Very faint. That's overhead. All right. All right, so that's it. It's looking pretty clear. Not so much over there. Can you see a bit of haze? I don't know if you can see that. All right, but however, look where you can see where the sun will be coming up there. Oh, what's waiting? Yeah, what's waiting for the sunrise? Some very dark-looking pollution mixed in with nanoparticulate. So any minute now, I would expect that's going to form up and block the sun. Again, isn't it? It's like pigeons roosting under here or something. Okay. So I mean, I've got aches and pains in my body now. I've got especially lower back from all the dampness. From having every single day overcast and damp in December, every single day. Like I said in the last video, only 2 mornings did it look like it was going to be a sunny day, but it was promptly sprayed out, just like today's going to be sprayed out. Today is going to be sprayed out, and I'll be so super surprised if it isn't. That'll come as a shocker, because these people are scum. They're evil. They're psychopaths, or like sociopaths or something, at the very minimum sociopaths. It's like that, have you seen it, American Psycho, with Christian Bale in it? What was his job, like looking after some accounts, probably stock market accounts, okay, and he, the whole movie was about a sociopath, right, or a psychopath, okay, but really it was a sociopath, because if a psychopath, they take it, to extremes. And he was there fantasizing in basically his non-job, where he doesn't do anything, fantasizing in his office about killing people. All right, and then of course all his colleagues, and including his girlfriend, who was, all those relationships didn't mean a thing really. It was just something the sociopath did. Yeah. And what's important to the sociopath is, if you've seen the movie, what's important. It's fitting in. Okay, that seems to be the main motivator. Everything else, really, they don't care about. They don't care about it. Even his music tastes were, not his. Okay, it was all just a load of bullshit, all done to fit in, and they don't. I swear, they don't even know what they're doing or why they're doing it, but all they it seems it's like like an NPC. They're just there to fit in. So it's the same thing when you challenge them on a globe Earth, tell them it's flat, or if you tell them our weather is artificial, yeah, Look at that shit there waiting for the sunrise. Disgusting. You know it's going to be blocked. Okay? You challenge them on it. You've challenged what they are, which is some kind of unfeeling chameleon that only wants to, like, sort of blend in. You know, if you've seen other movies, what was it called? Like, no, I can't remember the name of it. These movies are very good. I just want to say, some people saying Hollywood are evil. Yeah? But all the kind of movies they show you, showing you literally the truth through fiction. How can that be evil to tell you? And some people say it's mocking. You know, I don't think so. I mean, obviously there are good and bad in Hollywood, just like everywhere else. Everything else. There are good and bad. There's good and evil, right? For the most part, all these movies, they're literally showing you what the scum are up to. Yeah, what was it called? It's quite new. Was it Machinima or something? You know, they make an AI, but it's, you know, it's not. There's no such thing as AI, but it's like it's a program, and it used social media to mimic human behavior. And they had it on this island, and the creator was on this island, and he invited one of the employees to see if it could fool him into thinking it was real, right? And it's like a girl robot, right? Is that it? Okay. And the robot isn't conscious, it's not alive, but it fools you into thinking it's a conscious being, you know, that has life. And its only, like, motive and program was it wanted to escape. Okay, and it needed to trick someone to believe that they were real to escape. And escape and go to a city and blend in. You know, and other than that, it had no other motive apart from breaking out and going to a city and blending in. Okay, this all fits together, doesn't it? Okay, so it tricks the young man by saying, "Help! You've got to help me. I'm real, you know? He's keeping me prisoner here. I've got to get out." And so it ends up with this young man setting free this, this AI or whatever you want to call it. And it ends up all violently, like, kills the main chap who invented it. I think it locks the man who set it free. And then it leaves the island on a helicopter or something, and it reaches the city, and it just wants to blend in. It's got, like, that's the end of its programming. I mean, how long can the charade go on? I mean, that's what these sociopaths are. I mean, they don't have a conscience. They're just there to go with the paradigm, whatever the current paradigm is. They say globe, yeah, globe evolution, whatever other bullshit, you know, because we're living under complete bullshit and lies. And that's what they will go with. These, that's another thing I was saying, isn't it? If they want to cyborg people with this 5G and nanites, I don't, you know, I feel it's already been done. I think they've always been around. Okay? I think the main I mean, I'm not saying it isn't. I'm saying it might be a reinforcement over NPCs, right? Maybe, I don't know. It's pretty much true to a state. Oh my goodness, you can see it's all forming up into lines. Yeah. That's going to block out the day. It's all forming up. Yeah, but I think the main thing, and why I think North America, I mean, Canada's always shit weather anyway, but, you know, like Russia's shit, you know, these people are used to it. But Europe's going to be finished. Okay? The main reason they're spraying, okay, they claim geoengineering to control the moisture and the river. I mean, we don't need that. We've got groundwater. But what do they do to the groundwater? Disgusting. They poison the groundwater, don't they? They ruin it with fracking. You know, primary water. They like to teach you we get all our water from reservoirs and rain. That's bullshit. All the people in the past used to get all their water from wells. They didn't rely on the rain. Yeah, look, that's it. It's going to be another dog shit day. You can see that. Right. In fact, I'm going to end the video here, and I'm going to come back with just when the sun's coming up, and you'll see the mess. You'll see the absolute criminal assault the terrorist assault, and they're going to block the sun again. That's the only place I can see clouds. Everywhere else, like I say, it's clear stars. It's looking pretty clear everywhere. Apart from there, where the sun's going to rise. This is sick. Of course, people, they've been too busy celebrating New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Yeah, hooray, hooray! Let's live in utter ignorance about everything. I mean, it's not even about this. I only chose to cover chemtrailing because it's blatant. The most important thing is that all this nonsense they're pulling is to say you're on a ball, and plus evolution and what else. All these, you know, look, humanity has been destroyed. They've turned humanity into some reprobate creature. They've taken us away from God. That's what it's all been about. It's about taking us away from our Creator. That's all it's about. That's all it's ever been about. All right, I'll leave it there. It's over 10 minutes. And I'm going to video, you know, in maybe, what's the time? Half an hour or just a little bit later, okay, and you'll see the whole shebang. Right? I mean, there's already frequencies going. There'll be sprays, a whole lot, because it's so clear everywhere else. There's going to be sprays everywhere. As I say, this has got to stop, okay. And I don't just mean the spraying. The whole reality here, it's bullshit. It's Satan's kingdom, and it's got to stop. It's disgusting. Okay, I don't know why we had this experiment of free will, and God allowed us to do some rebellion against Him. I don't know what that's about, but like I said, this free will is an illusion, because there's only one right choice, and that's what the Creator says. And everything else, it might look like a choice, but it's not. It's just simply you've gone down the wrong path. You're making a mistake. And if you can't see that, then obviously you're going to go, my ball, yeah, my evolution, no one's spraying the sky, right? Everything is fine, humanity is great. That's another thing. I think all these tears, isn't it, with, you know, it's all a Nephilim corruption, isn't it? You know, all the highest degree Masons, they've got the more degree of Nephilim blood they have, the higher degree they are in the Masons. And they're all fucking Baphomets, aren't they? All transgendered, you know, these Masons are, you know, they're all fucking free Martins. Free Martins, free Masons. Okay? Yeah, I'll leave it there for now. This is a horrible place. Every day, pretty much now, I'm just praying, trying to call out to God, Jesus, and the host of heaven to help and to, you know, just put an end to this. This is ridiculous. You cannot base a reality with its foundation in lies. It's sick. It's got to stop.